Jamal St. Cyr is going to break down the details of this deal more in depth. Jim Pinkett is out gathering reaction right now from city leaders and people in the community about this 50-50 split. They'll both join us live right here on Mr. Jax at 6 o'clock.
Exact Track 4D, the Weather Authority's secret weapon against severe storms. The most cutting-edge weather technology in Northeast Florida and South Georgia.
All right, Richard Nunn, tomorrow, a Weather Authority alert day starting when?
In the morning, yeah, so this is going to, just like the tornado watch this morning, it's going to be there when you get up. It'll start at 4:30 and it will continue through around the lunch hour. I do anticipate most of it being gone by then, but we like to give it a little bit of padding in case we've got some of those straggler showers that we'll be looking out for. A lot like what we saw this morning, we'll see again tomorrow, but the potential is also there for some of those stronger storms. So let's get you started. Look at this outside. Like I said, we started off with that tornado watch this morning. A couple of severe thunderstorm warnings were in southeast Georgia, and then we had plenty of our significant weather alerts, which are basically heads up, we've got some strong thunderstorms, and here we are, and you might even be making some plans to head out to the Jumbo Shrimp. Let me tell you this, grab a towel just so you can wipe down the seats, and also maybe on your forehead here. 90s continue at the airport, the west side, and look at that NAS Jack showing 94 degrees. We're at 91 right now at the airport with a lot of 80s as we continue throughout northeast Florida and southeast Georgia. Those temperatures popped as we got rid of some of the clouds. Models are still dragging in way too many clouds compared to what we're seeing here in real time. And what has been this progressive pattern of the unsettled weather has really confused the model data. And I'm going through a couple of different ways here to show you, but moving this out and going afar, there's a low pressure area in the Gulf of Mexico. There's another low pressure area with a cold front. So all of that is going to start to lift, heading back up toward the Smokies, the Blues, and the Appalachians. And as it does so, it kind of creates a little void in the atmosphere, allowing this low to basically travel on the heels of what will be the parent low that is well off to the inland areas. So that says that this little area here, even though it might start to wind down over the Gulf of Mexico, it's still a low pressure area. There's still ample water to work with. And as we get to about 2, 3 o'clock in the morning here, even some models as early as about 1 o'clock will start the showers and the storms. And what we're seeing here collectively with these, you notice that the pinks, the yellow, or the pinks and the little white rings that we're seeing, it's the model's way of saying, hey, this is going to come through and have a little bit more punch than what your garden variety thunderstorms would be, isolated and or embedded severe. Right now, that is about 5% as the Storm Prediction Center keeps us on that highlighted side overnight tonight and into early tomorrow. And this is where, and I think the numbers for Lake City are being overdone a touch. I think 3 inches would be more than enough. But the point is that I-10, US 90, even areas of I-75 and I-95 still have another go around of what could be the locally heavy rainfall. So for tonight, really overnight tonight, it's the showers with isolated storms, waking up to more of the widespread storms here for Wednesday as things will start to settle down as we look ahead to your Thursday. And here's why we're going to continue to watch it. We're still, even though it's the slate, we still have that probability of seeing some severe weather. This takes us through 8 o'clock in the morning. Then beyond that, you'll see as it gets pushed to the south. And at this point, it becomes more the central Florida issues. But this is where we could see some of the tornado watches if they're indeed posted once again, following the criteria that they've used the last couple of days. This would absolutely meet it. So we might see some of that across our southern tier that would linger a little bit more. Meanwhile, our temperatures from the 90s right now will continue to settle. You can see where this particular model is a little bit heavier with the rainfall, but if you notice the timeline with every single one of these is still at 1 to 2 o'clock and then leading into what will be the early morning hours on Wednesday. 71 degrees is the way we'll start the day with those increasing rain chances. There's 11 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock. You get the idea that we're going to be greeted with the wipers on the ride to work. But right now it's dry, it's cloudy, and it's warm. That sounds like a great night to go out and check out some baseball. Thursday's forecast sunny and dry. Friday's forecast mainly sunny and mostly dry, but late Friday chance for some showers, and that leads into another unsettled weekend.
Richard, thanks. Federal regulators continuing to crack down on self-driving systems, now adding Google's Waymo to their list.
How many crash and fire-related mishaps have happened so far this year?
The IT provides a voice to people who feel like no one is helping them.
We work for you.
If something's been happening to you, chances are other people are going through this too. It is our job to help solve these problems.
Now you have residents who feel empowered hour.
Please keep telling people stories. The issues are real.
That's when you turn to the Rooster Ducks ID.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Community is really important to me because here you can be walking down the street and somebody says, oh, what's my forecast? When I'm at that green wall every morning, I'm thinking about rain, whether it's severe or disruptive, I'm bringing the same amount of seriousness and clarity hour by hour, minute by minute, when this is gonna be at your back door. That's the benefit of my forecast, is connecting with people on a human level. It's my church, my people, my friends, and the community.
The Weather Authority, always watching, always tracking.
Everyday champions live here, like Felicia, who creates products. Hour by hour, in case Savannah needs a coat. She can on Channel 4, and new 4Jax Plus makes mornings happen.
Why didn't they get a meningitis?
City, with breaking news alerts faster than ever, warning, protecting, and informing on every device, wherever you need us. Then, at the end of your day, sit down with us, with the people you know and trust, providing context and perspective on local issues, making it worth your time to watch. That's our promise and our commitment to you every day. Channel 4, the local station.
Business is booming in the River City. What's driving the money here? And how can that growth impact your pockets? This week in Jacksonville Business Edition, streaming on News for Jax Plus.
You know what's not so fun?
So good. Ride along with Jason Says Town. Top-notch eats from all over Metro Detroit. On the hunt for good gas station food. Gas Station Gourmet. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and watch this story now. Live from downtown Detroit, Look Before News at 6 starts now. Seniors trapped in a high-rise without working elevators.
And this happens all the time.
Tonight, rise is outrageous. Not working. You need to take CMS crew and the fire. Not an easy hike, even for somebody like myself. So imagine for the seniors in this building, many who have physical challenges or are disabled, it is impossible to get out. So something needs to get done to make this right. Hi, we're from Channel 4. We're just trying to figure out what's going on with the elevators.
So we are no comment.
Well, there's got to be some sort of comment. You've got people that can't get up and down these stairs. So I need to figure out what's going on so I can tell them. We're here at the senior building at 5100 Brush Street, where the elevators haven't been working for a handful of days, and we're just trying to figure out when these elevators are going to get back online. But I needed immediate action, so I got in touch with the city working swiftly on this when they know how serious the situation is. They are hoping to work with property management, the elevator company. I also want you to know that crew there from Meals on Wheels, while the one delivery person had a leg issue, he quickly found another employee who was able to walk those.
With his own tour, this is just such an amazing spectacle, Robin.
Yeah, it is. You know, Devin, there aren't many bad views of the Gordie Howe Bridge, right? But this is a particularly good one, especially when it comes to taking a look at just how close they are to making this one single span. It's ever so close, but it's going to take a lot of work to get there. And we had a chance to be right up where you're looking, and it is quite the view. This was the view going up, the construction elevator. And we stepped off to that unique vista of Southeast Michigan. This, of course, was the reason we came, to get the first-hand view of the 85 feet left where two bridge sections won. 43-year-old Jane Griffel is a labor foreman from Marysville who's worked out here in some tough conditions.
To be honest, I was afraid of heights when I first came out here. Got worried about it's
same opportunity. For a lot of years, I flew in the chopper, local force chopper, all over Metro Detroit, all over this air, all over the region, and saw spectacular views. This is one of the most memorable, I have to admit, being up here. And the beauty of it is that behind these yellow girders here is where the pedestrian walkway will be, and you will have the opportunity to come up here yourself. In about 14 months or so, and timing became an important concern, the pandemic delaying construction, adding nearly $1 billion in cost, according to Bridging North American CEO David Henderson.
We also had the knock-on effect on the supply chain. Our fabricators are
Yeah. Pieces of history.
To go in, and once they finish all that, they still have to cap the surface. In other words, put a 2-inch thick layer of specialized concrete on top of the deck. You should be able to drive on it in September of 2025. Reporting live in Detroit, right along. Kevin, Kimberly, what a day.
What a day, no day. After Gordie Howe, instead of like, somebody buying a, the ever-ready Snapple.
Right, sure, exactly, like the naming rights like that.
I was checking the weather now. It was better today while Rod was up there because we got Rod rain coming.
That's right, Rod had on his vacation shirt and everything, so it wasn't so bad today, but we are still gonna have some changes.
I think Snapple's really a good idea for a bridge.
Oh, yeah, that's a fair idea. That's right, good idea.
Not, we've got a sky cam right now from Mount Clemens where it's mostly cloudy. It's green though, all the trees and everything coming out for spring. It's just beautiful. 69 in Detroit, 66 in Howell, lagging behind Port Huron in the upper 50s where they've had quite a bit more cloud coverage throughout the day, and upper 60s right now in Monroe. It's dry downtown. There is some rain down to our south and west in Lenawee County and a few sprinkles in Monroe County, but those are moving away from us. So the line that's developed right there over Adrian and then headed back to the west south of Jackson, that's heading away from us. What I'm watching right now and tracking is the rain coming up through Ohio. It's passing through Lima, eventually to Findlay, Bowling Green, and then it will cross the border into Toledo right around 9 o'clock tonight. So it looks like for the Tigers game, they will make it through with that rain staying to the south. But it's been cool up north of I-69 today. The rest of Metro Detroit got into the 70s, and we'll hit 72 tomorrow. But we have more rain on the way for the day tomorrow, and we're not done with 80-degree weather yet. We'll talk about which day we hit 80 coming up.
Good deal. All right, Kim. It's a condition that is attacking one local figure skater's bones.
Today, the rest of Metro Detroit got into the 70s, and we'll hit 72 tomorrow. But we have more rain on the way for the day tomorrow, and we're not done with 80-degree weather yet. We'll talk about which day we hit 80 coming up.
Good deal. All right, Kim. It's a condition that is attacking one local figure skater's bones. Next at 6, what she's doing to ensure it doesn't keep her from pursuing her dreams. We'll be right back.
make a wage, but we also heavily rely on tips.
Is especially prevalent. Homes are selling at a median sale price of $6
these days in St. Augustine in particular.
bills. They've helped hundreds of families find a reasonably priced, safe place to live. 4 more properties are in development, including in St. John's. That's helping people.
Watch local news reported by local people you trust. That's how you define local. Being better, the local station.
Exact Track 4D, tracking and dissecting storms down to your streets.
What are you doing this weekend? There are so many fun things going.
Mornings happen. Become a local VIP with news. Track 4D detects dangerous weather days ahead of time, so you can make the right plans for your family.
And Exact Track 40 also just detects weather, not necessarily all of it has to be dangerous, and that's what we're seeing here. So I've been showing you the system that we're watching in the Gulf of Mexico, and a couple of the products that start with what would be some of the lighter showers. We're starting to see some of these streaks here in and around the swamp, but a little bit more hopeful here as we look ahead just for model accuracy as we look around the Lakeland National area leading up to Coffee County. This is one of the spots where they did bring in some of the early evening showers, and here we are at 6 o'clock, seeing some of those as they get just to the south of Coffee County. Now, as we extend the view, taking you out here along the Panhandle, the Big Bend, there's more of those little gray streaks. Currently, I've got it set to our local mode. You see the lightning flashes that continue, so we'll switch the gears over to the national composite, and that's where that low continues to line up, and it's also got that small crack advisory, so we are still seeing some gusty winds coming out of what will be our weather maker. The strength and the severity here, that's where the questions really have broad margins, with some of them bringing it in fairly benign, but we've got enough of the other models, the stronger ones, that bring it in with a little bit more gusto that we'll continue to monitor it. Meanwhile, it is breezy and it's warm. Double-digit winds continue in our temperatures. Here we are in the 90s under our cloudy skies. Southwest wind at the airport at 17 miles an hour after topping out with daytime highs, blasting past the daytime high of 1 at 89. Remember, that was going to be under cloudy skies. That morning activity sped out of here, and we made it to the lower 90s, including out of the beaches. I think we're going to see 94 degrees there along the sandy shores. 80s continue across the board from St. Simons to our inland areas, and as we take you from Palm Coast into northeast Florida, would be areas of severity. This is the blue areas where we've got the light at the radar. Here's where the models are meshing. Here's where they're nodding to each other saying, yeah, that sounds pretty good. This is why we're going to watch for that potential, not only overnight tonight, but into the early hours of Wednesday. 4:30 in the morning to noon is the way that we have it right now. And listen, if it's not looking like it's taking shape, then we'll draw back and we'll make it an impact day. But the fact that we're starting to see everything here from the tornadoes, even a low chance, 5% is a low chance, but out of 100 storms, 5 could potentially be there. Hail is also going to be an issue, and note where we're seeing most of the activity. That is going to be south of the I-10 line. This is going to be northeast Florida's go around here, so we'll see those storms coming through. What will start at 20%, get you through the baseball game tonight, start to climb 40%, and the numbers will spike here as we look ahead to early Wednesday morning, maxing out at what will become our 80% chance. 50-50 shot in southeast Georgia. Those numbers taper off after the lunch hour. We'll start to clear out on Wednesday. Thursday's looking pretty good under those sunny skies. Scattered showers and storms develop late Friday, and that's a pattern that's going to keep our Saturday and Sunday soggy at times, at 50 to a 70% chance for showers and storms.
Thank you, Richard. At the top of the hour, we told you City Council President Ron Salem was expected to comment on the proposed state.
Libre 2, know your glucose level and where it's headed. Get real-time glucose reading.
How did that get turned up? I don't know. The satellite.
just above seasonal, but with the unsettled weather this week, we are feeling the heat due to the humidity values. Coming up, I'll have a look ahead at your long weekend and your full 7-day forecast.
thermostat on the air conditioner, so it gets the compressor to turn on. That works, Steve. Running. Yeah. Back of it. Yeah, it's blowing cold air. This is the LG 6000 BTU air conditioning unit. Yeah, it's blowing cold air. Very, very cold. Now we are on Ball 5 TV.
Down on the ground. Down. Okay, get down.
Joking with Sean this morning, trying to riveting him already. Don't be surprised.
Not so loud. Not so loud. Satellite dishes are there. It's hot. 1500 watts. It's hot. 1500 watts. Ow! To burn you. The boiler. The boiler's on. I can't do that too long and blow my phone up. So this is the 12,000 BTU air conditioner unit. And there's the side of it there, you see. I'd be surprised if there's any bears out there. And this is the 6,000 BTU, LG 6,000 BTU. Turn the lights off, you're wasting electricity. Well, it's 6 o'clock p.m. Tuesday, May 14, 2014. Outdoor temperature 18 Celsius. Thanks for watching. I gotta cook my supper. I'm behind now.